And a good afternoon. Yeah, stuff is still starting up, so it's taking a little bit of time. Just bear with me. We should get into the game. I don't know anything about this new region. Apparently it's something with the fire song. And that's about all I know about the this new region. Galen. I think it's a precursor to the DLC. That's supposed to come out soon, but I've not kept up to date with it. But out of the loop in that sense. One thing that I need to do quickly is the add-ons. This one is switched off, causing issues on game. It basically crashes your game to DOS. Crashes your game out. It shows you how, of what area I cover. I'm still talking about DOS. But yeah. Yeah, select that. So yeah, I teleported here. Didn't do anything beyond trying to run around to test that crashes that everybody was talking about. So we need to talk to that person. Second. Most everything's sluggish. Okay, let's try.
House Mornar needs adventurers. Who's got the sand for the job?
Just want to check. It looks like it's fine. Just want to bring up my performance monitors. because I want to keep an eye on that. Let's see what's going on.
Why, it's you! I should have known you'd turn up on Galen. Good timing. We have plenty of trouble to go around today. I took a post as mage for hire to Count Mornard, but he needs all the help he can get. And he pays well for it.
What kind of help are you looking for?
The usual. Well, more than that. Galen's beset by sea elf pirates. But these aren't the usual isolated raids. House Mornard's defending the isle as best they can, but their knights are stretched thin, and the druids are too distracted to lend a hand.
What's distracting the druids?
Some quarrel among the circles. Never seen the druids so at odds before. But if you're willing to help, go talk to the Count's son, Sir Stefan. He's just outside Vastir, leading the effort to drive off the sea elves. What do you say, sailor?
I'll speak to Sir Stefan on not by driving their sea elves.
Sir Stefan is outside Vastir with Lord Baccaro, the leader of the Society of the Steadfast. Which reminds me, I've got the healing herbs he asked for. Give these to Lord Baccaro, mate. Now I'm off. Got sea elf raiders near Windrak Fort to deal with.
We know what sea elves is. Basically just elves that... But what is a druid's quarrels?
The druids of the Sisters Archipelago are divided into 3 circles. The Stone Lore, the Elder Tide, and the Fire Song. Usually they get along. Or at least leave each other in peace. Lately, not so much.
The Fire Song named Archdruid shall attack the Ginmoral Woods.
I know, mate. I was there. The Fire Songs say they don't know anything about Archdruid Michiel's travels, and didn't approve his actions. I don't believe them. Neither do the Stone Lore or the Elder Tide.
What about Free and Druid Laurel? Are they here?
Aye. They've been spending time at Glimmertarn, a Stone Lore village to the north. Laurel has also been scouting for sea elf incursions. Free rarely leaves her side. You wouldn't believe how Free has grown. Matured? Not sure how to describe it.
It's just a bit of lore. I don't think we need to go into that. Okay. Telling us to enter here, speak to... No, we're not going to... Talk to Lord... But it shows me 2 directions. Up here. Okay.
The Steadfast are here to aid those harmed by the sea elf attacks. I have no knights to lend you, Count Mornard, Sir Stefan.
We'll have to handle the sea elves ourselves then. I don't know what's keeping the druids.
You place too much trust in those ivy-robed beggars, Stefan.
Why am I here? I was to talk to... So was I supposed to go into the city first? This is now confusing. Can we go through here? And talk to Lord Baccaro. And I was Stefan. Talk about confusing.
The Steadfast are here to aid those harmed by the Sea Elf attacks. I have no knights to lend you, Count Bernard, Sir Stefan.
We'll have to handle the Sea Elves ourselves then. I don't know what's keeping the druids.
You place too much trust in those ivy-robed beggars, Stefan.
Well, if it isn't Lady Arabelle's talented assistant, I might have guessed that Galen's troubles would draw you here. What can I do for you, my friend?
Olaf asked me to deliver these supplies.
Ah, thank you. We're short-handed, and I haven't had anyone to send for these. As you can see, the fighting on Galen has caused no end of suffering. And most of the victims are simple farmers and townsfolk, not soldiers. Damn those sea elf pirates!
This is all because of the sea elves?
For the most part. There have been some incidents among the druid circles, too, but the sea elves are definitely the biggest threat. Talk to Sir Stefan Mornard. I'm sure he can find a use for someone with your obvious talents.
I'll talk to Sir Stefan.
Young Sir Stefan is over there with his father, Count Mornard. They will readily accept any assistance you're willing to offer. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Society of the Steadfast's work is never done.
Steadfast is basically the lord that's in goodwill. Stefan Morad.
Well met, adventurer. If you're looking for work, I need all the help I can get. Sea Elf raids are nothing new on Galen, but never have they attacked in such numbers. The whole southeast shore is under siege.
What do the sea elves want?
I'm not sure. Most Sea Elves are pirates. Easy plunder is what they're usually after. But the Dreadsails are more determined than any Maormer I've seen before. Whatever their goal, we must push them back.
What do you need me to do?
Hand me your map. I've received reports of Dreadsails near Windrack Fort, the village of Tuin and Suncleft Cove. I need you to investigate these sightings and chase off any Sea Elves you find. Let them know Galen won't go down without a fight.
Where does he hide that feather? Are you ready for a fight?
Not as ready as I would like, friend. We don't have enough knights to protect the whole island, but I need information even more than I need soldiers. Find out what the Dreadsails really want, if you can, and where they plan to strike next.
Well, out at once, Stefan.
All 3 locations I need you to investigate lie to the east. Chase away any Sea Elves you find at the fort and the village, and see if you can figure out what they're up to at the cove. Report back to me in Vastir when you're done.
Tell me about these locations that are under attack.
Time is pressing, but I suppose it's only prudent to find out something about what you're getting into. Which location are you curious about?
Tell me about Windrack Fort.
Well, it's an old fort, built on Windrack Point centuries ago to protect Vastir against attacks from the east. It's not in good repair, but we garrison it as strongly as we can. Yet perhaps not strongly enough. Anything else?
What can you tell me about the Druid village?
Tuin? It's an Eldertide settlement. They have little love for House Mornard, but they like Sea Elves even less. I expected them to put up a stout defense against the Dreadsails, but we haven't heard from them in quite some time. Any more questions?
Why is this cove so important?
Until today, I would have said Suncleft Cove wasn't important at all. It's a pretty enough spot, but there are certainly better places for the Dreadsails to land raiders. I can't imagine what the Sea Elves want there. Is that all?
Which side should I go first?
I leave that to you. With luck, you'll find allies at the fort or village. But whatever you do, go swiftly. If we fail to meet the Sea Elf threat now, it's only a matter of time before we see them at the walls of Vastir.
Goodbye. Okay, so we've got 3 spots that we need to go to. Basically, Suncleft Cove, Granite Village, Windrack Fort. Those are probably side quests. I'm not going to do the side quests now. Okay. we need to go that way. Long distance. Oh, let's ride. As you can see, I've not explored even this map. So I've not unlocked any of the wave shrines or anything. But across country. And there's a way shrine there. I will visit the way shrine first. No, sort of visit. More like a run through.
Over here, mate.
Ah, you left.
I thought I might see you here. Looks like a band of sea elves got ashore and seized the fort. Now more of those sea dogs are on their way. I was hoping for some druid help, but they never arrived. So it's up to us.
So Stefan sent me. What do you have in mind?
I spotted more sea elf warships brimming with reinforcements. Luckily, the fort's ballistas are intact. Get to the ballistas and stop those ships. That will give us time to deal with the enemies who already made it to shore.
What will you be doing?
I'll see if I can rally the knights and get the wounded back on their feet. We'll need them to hold the fort once you stop the reinforcements from reaching the shore. Meet me on the bluffs north of the fort when you're done.
Right, I'll use the ballistas and drive off the sea elves.
Take a right when you get into the fort. There's a path that leads down to the docks. You'll find the ballistas there. My guess is the Dreadsail ships will flee at the first sign of resistance. They won't risk their ships to ballista strikes.
The rest is just lore. Don't want you to go closer to those guys. Because then I'm going to do this. Sneaky sneaky. But it's a blade in your back. You can't see me. Okay, they come down the path, take a right. I'm not sure where's the right. Oh, that's right, okay. Nothing. That's the only drawback. I'm guessing the ballistas are... Okay. I'm guessing we need to do each one.
Nicely done.
I see a map pop up here. That's the ballista. It wants us to go that direction. Now those guys are a little bit stronger than me. But it looks like we need to go up here.
Nice work, mate. Your aim was impeccable.
What aim?
Well done. These dreadsails may be fierce, but they lack loyalty. Even though they've got numbers on their side, they won't stick their necks out for their mates. That's something we can use against them.
Anything more you need from me?
You've done your part. We can deal with the stragglers around Winrack Fort, now that they've got no reinforcements coming to support them. Your work's just beginning though, mate. I fear the seas ahead will be rough for all of us.
Have you heard anything about the Druid settlement? Enough?
Word is, the Sea Elves struck there as well. It's just up the coast to the north. I believe Druid Laurel of the Stonelore Circle is there, looking into things. I'd appreciate it if you kept an eye on her, mate. Laurel is like kin to me.
Yeah, that was part of the other storyline. Later on.
Blight, what a slaughter. Anything to try this spell out. We did it!
Supposed to meet something here. Basically flew past it.
Blight, what a slaughter.
Laurel.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, friend. But I never refuse the gifts that Ifray is willing to give me. I came to help the Eldertide Druids, but I was too late. This battle is already lost, Blight, take it.
Stefan Monrad sent me. He was concerned that the Druids never answered his call.
Sir Stefan's a dear friend of mine and practically a druid himself. We studied together under Archdruid Raval when we were younger. It's not unlike him to worry about the druids, even the Eldertide.
What happened here?
The Dreadsails happened, but it makes no sense. The Eldertide have no riches. Druids don't care about such things, and they command formidable magic. What pirate attacks a target that can fight back for no obvious profit?
Get that grateful on you. Determined.
That's strange. It makes me wonder what the Sea Elves really hope to gain by these attacks. Let's look around. Watch for anything that looks interesting or out of place. With any luck, we can figure out why the Sea Elves attacked Tuin.
Yeah, they don't attack for riches. Pirates. Why would pirates go after druids? Design. Always look for stuff.
The candles are still burning. The Eldertide Druids who tend this altar have not been gone for long.
Yes. I'm already got to this chest. Isn't amazing? Druid Scapegoat. Examine of Druid. Place of Temple of the Sunflower by Druid. Cool. So this is basically just lore to read. I'm not going to go into that. That's going to be here for hours just reading lores. That's pretty fault. It looks like we'll fight again. And I'll drop off apparently. I can show something. Drop. But no orders. Promise. Okay, Lord, discover, goes. Okay. I promise you heaven, and now the path on our new home lies before us. I've struck a bargain with a powerful druid of Galen, one who will help us secure a stronghold on the island. In return, she requests that we acquire a relic out by a rival circle, the Elder Tide. Raid the isle eastern coast and search for this relic. can't be found by captives for questioning. There must be a law-keeping among the Alatar druids who knows how to find. Do not fail me for the price of a druid relic. We get a new home. So basically,
A lore keeper? What
for
relic
home.
could they be searching for?
They're basically hoping for a new home. That's basically what it's down to. That's why they're attacking. Not for gold, for land. Burnt ember blossoms.
Ember blooms? The Fire Song used them to cast certain spells. Are they involved in this too? Let's take a look in the lodge. There might be something about the relic there.
Oh good, that is something to being a sky shot here close by all. That was why somebody was coming out of the lodge where we could not enter. Just like back there.
Archdruid Orlaith, what are you doing here?
Confirming a suspicion, little Laurel. Archdruid Raval was right to call the Drafa together. Tell him the Fire Song will attend. The time has come to gather the seeds. The prophecy of the Druid King is at hand.
The seeds? Is that what this... Oh, Blight. She's gone. Friend, we should talk.
What do you have?
Root and rot! That was Archdruid Orlaith, leader of the Fire Song Circle. I think I know what really happened here, and I don't like it at all.
What do you mean, Laura?
The relic the Dreadsails sought is the sacred seed of the Eldertide, a gift of the last Druid King. Each circle was granted one. That's what Archdruid Orlaith meant by gathering seeds. Could she be the druid mentioned in the Dreadsails' orders?
Was Archdruid Orlaith behind the Firesong attack on Gilmore in Wards?
Maybe. I'm not sure why they wanted to wake free, but other Firesong tried to take the Stone Lore seed right around the same time. And now this. Archdruid Orlaith mentioned the Druid King's prophecy. Could that be what this is all about?
Why does he is important? Are they powerful?
Not as far as I know. The seeds are mentioned in the dream of Cassarain, the prophecy of the last Druid King. The Firesong seem to believe its time has come. The other circles, not so much. Perhaps the Drafa can make sense of all this.
Drafa?
A council of druids, elders from all three circles. Archdruid Raval of the Stone Lore has summoned the Drafa to address grievances against the Firesong. But up till now, Orlaith ignored him. Tell Stefan about this. Pirates aren't his only problem.
Alright, I'll tell Stefan what I've learned here. But I think I should go to the Cove first. See what's going on there. And it seems like the game agrees. And we still haven't found the sky shot that's around here. Must have been picked up on the radar. It's possibly up here. It is. next is the cove.
A single sea elf bested the lot of you? She hit us like a storm of steel. Didn't kill anyone though, just put us in the sand.
Yeah, elf is have magic also. Well, not all of them, but some of them.
This? I came to check on my knights when I found them indisposed. House Mornard's finest. Pah! Now, who are you?
My name was Stefan sent me to investigate the cove. Can you tell me what happened here?
My knights tracked a band of dreadsails to the cave here at Suncleft Cove. As they tell it, however, a single sea elf tore through them before they could search inside. Didn't even bother to kill them. Just knocked them senseless and left them here.
Stefan mentioned captives.
Right. That was in my report. Since Sir Stefan sent you, I could use your help. Scout the cave. We have to find the prisoners and free them. I'll follow once my knights recover. Just watch out. The sea elf who beat them is somewhere inside.
I'll scout the cave and look for the captives.
Remember, we think the dreadsails have prisoners in there. Maybe some knights, but certainly druids from the nearby village. Find them if you can and set them free. We'll join you as soon as my knights recover their senses.
Goodbye. Also free them without killing anybody, or kill all the dreadsails and set them free. Both is an option. Although I wouldn't have the option because there's other people here.
Information I seek. We simply need to extract it from her. I'll take her with me to the keep. Dispose of the rest as you wish, but do not tarry long.
No, please! Don't hurt them! You only need me!
We need to get up there quickly. Of course. Look for the longest route, and that's the route we, only route open to us. There's nobody here. Oh, there's somebody's in front of me because this is, yeah, there's somebody's in front of me. Because yeah, this is a new map, so everybody is playing it. Another one down. Spend some speed on. Although all my attacks is stamina based. Well, not all. My primaries. So.
Slug, you and your sea lord aren't fit to call yourselves Mara.
Stay your hand, stranger. This sea elf saved our lives.
I told the fool knights outside I wasn't their enemy. Do you have more sense than them? You're willing to talk. At least you're smarter than those knights outside. I suppose Sea Lord Nalos and his scum have taught the people of this island to fear anyone with blue skin. Understand this. I don't answer to that foul beast.
If you're not with the Dreadsail, who are you?
Captain Siravane of the Gilded Blades. You'd call me a pirate, I suppose? But I'm not one of Sea Lord Nalos' traitors, and I'm not involved in all this druid foolishness. You look confused. Must be from the continent. Yes, I'm a Marmer.
So Stefan Monard sent me to find these captives.
Well, they're not captives anymore, and you and I need not be enemies. Sea Lord Nalos is my quarry, for reasons of my own. But I'll tell you this much, mercenary. Nalos seeks some sort of druid relic. Calls it a sacred seed.
Where did Sea Lord Nalos go?
I'm not sure. That slimy eel escaped and he took one of the druids with him. Probably thinks she can take him to that seed. No matter. I'll find him. Warn your allies about the Sea Lord, mercenary. Galen isn't safe while he lives.
I'll tell Stefan what you said.
The Sea Elf escaped. Oh, too bad. At least we can get these druids to safety. We'll handle things from here. Return to Vastir and report to Sir Stefan when you're ready.
Okay. So we should be able to take a quick route down here. This won't be the first time we meet sea elves that aren't bad. Just for reference, that's my secondary weapon, it's not even my primary. And the healing stuff. The game is running fine. CPU is still a bit high, but rendering is done on the CPU. So my bottleneck is the GPU, but for now, that's all I've got. I want to get to the Waste Shrine.
You with the shimmering lore.
So we need to go back to Sir Stefan. And it looks down here. That's why I wanted to get to the Waste Shrine. Let's enter the area. This is dark, gloomy.
I'm busy, very busy.
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. When is House Mornar going to do something?
You know, House Dufort never has these problems on High Isle.
That's not entirely true.
Your people are in as much danger as everyone else,
I hope
Galen.
to be done here soon.
Sea elves make no distinctions when it comes to staging raids.
I didn't say we weren't, Dame Feda. But the Stonelore can fend for themselves. We always have.
I'm simply suggesting that you bring...
I was trying to listen over what they were saying. But yeah. The gossips.
Ah, here's our mate now.
Well met, friend. Dulef tells me you handled yourself well at Windrak Fort. Now, what news of the other two locations? Laurel seemed troubled when she returned, but she went to find Archdruid Reval before I could speak to her.
We tried to ransack Tuna and 2 captives, but I found them in Scorncliffe Cave.
Good thing I sent you to Tuin then. The Eldertide rarely need or want our help, but I'm glad we could provide it. Still, why would the Dreadsails take prisoners to the Cove? When Sea Elves take captives, they usually sail off and demand ransom.
Sea Lord Nalos is looking for the Eldertide sacred seed. He's trying to find it for a Firesong Druid.
The Dreadsails are working with a druid of the Firesong Circle? The Firesong usually have nothing to do with outsiders, let alone Sea Elf pirates. And now I understand why Laurel seemed so worried. and whether Drafa has been summoned.
Laurel told me the fire song tried to take the stone law circle seat too.
What madness!
Distracted
The war
also.
among the circles is the last thing Galen needs right now. I've been invited to observe the Drafa. I'd like you to tag along. Find Laurel in the Vine District here in the city. If she agrees, you can join us.
I'll talk to Druid Laurel.
The Vine District lies on the east side of the city near the harbor. It's a small druid conclave. I'll join you there shortly. I need to confer with my father and send scouts to search for Sea Lord Nalos while we attend the Drafa.
The rest is basically... I would prefer invite you to... because he's already basically a druid. So you can see there's a lot of missions there also. So yeah, side quests. But I want to do the main storyline. And if I watch on my clock, I've got an hour and 45 minutes before my power goes out. I want to finish the main storyline before then.
Well,
I'm not going to be distracted by side quests. I don't need the XP or the gold they offer. Distance to travel, so let's head on to our ride. Up here. Just thought we ran into a dead end.
Oh, hello again. What brings you to the Vine District? I hoped to see you again, my friend. But I need to prepare for the Drafa. The Elders really must deal with the strife that has come between the circles.
So Stefan wants me to join you in meeting at the Drafa.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Few outsiders are permitted to attend the council meetings, but you can attest to what we saw at Tuin. The Fire Song Circle is willing to use force to gather the 3 sacred seeds, and that's just wrong.
Can you tell me more about these sacred seeds?
The last Druid King gave 1 seed to each circle long ago. He also gave us a prophecy, the Dream of Kasserine. Some Druids consider it a warning, but Archdruid Orlaith and others believe it's a call to action.
What exactly does the prophecy say?
Meet me at the Telling Stone, the landmark near the center of the island. It would be easier to simply show you the prophecy, and it's close to Drafa Del. Besides, Free might be there. They will want to see you again.
Free the Nature Spirit? Alright, I'll meet you at the Telling Stone. The Free in the is what I thought was a precursor, was someone we freed. Just want to check. We're not doing the main storyline. Or we barely touched it. When
So much to do, so little time.
so we need to head out all the way there. That's the closest area, so we're going for the way shrine.
Taking that aroma, folks. That's the Chef Razi's guarantee. You there, Travis. You look as adventurous as my
My shrine. Get out that.
Let's go fast.
It's also something to go on a map. Oh, that is monument. Another player. How do we get up there? Oh yeah.
Darkness stirs. Roots tremble. Druids gather. I I am the nourisher. The sower. Needed?
I don't think that's wise, Free. I don't trust the fire song.
Fire song. Pulsing, ripping, torn free from the ground. Blood in leaves. A memory.
Sorry.
You. There when blood soaked the leaves. When eyes opened and roots awoke. Defender. You feel it? Yes? Unrest in the soil. Wrongness.
I don't understand. What could trouble the nature spirit?
A song of hate blows through the branches. Harm drips like sap. It soaks the ground. Awaken to fire. Tremors. Volcano. Deadwood. Blood in the shadows. I am troubled.
What does that mean?
Rock. Root. Leaf. Brook. All dreams of the green. My kin. Spirits given form. We are. Purpose. Meaning. Now, a new purpose grows. Unwelcome change.
What is your purpose, Free?
King Kasserine called me from the green. A choice to be made. A moment. Waiting. Needed. My purpose is to be. Wait. Listen. Roots must find water before they drink.
Confused.
Welcome to the Telling Stone, my friend. These runes tell the prophecy we call the Dream of Kasserine. Almost nothing survives from the time of the Druid King. But we have this. And now Free as well.
You've been hiding, Free?
You saw what Archdruid Michiel did to the Weirds. Druids who are ready to hurt others like that shouldn't get what they want. So I've been keeping Free safe. And helping them learn about people. They grow more every day. It's incredible.
Figure out why the fire druids want Free?
I probably know more about the Druid King than any other druid alive. But so much remains a mystery. The Dream of Kasserine describes a mountain shaking and a sower awakening. I think it's talking about Mount Firesong and Free.
How do the sacred seeds fit in?
So much has been lost, so I can only guess. Maybe Archdruid Orlaith believes the seeds must be united to make the prophecy come true? Until they end their violent ways, though, I plan to keep Free a secret. Let's go see what happens at the Dreyfa.
Where will the Dreyfa take place?
The Dreyfa will begin soon. 3 Archdruids from each circle meet in a dell within the hills across the valley just to the south of here. We should make our way there. I don't want to miss anything.
What do you think Dream Kasserine means? Tell me about the Druid King. Druid King is long ago. That's all law. We need to go to the south. Somebody's here. I was referring to all the bugs that was killed.
The day is upon us. The Dreyfa must crown a new Druid King.
Perhaps, but you have no right to claim the sacred seeds by force.
You hide your seeds and keep the sower of Kasserine's dream for yourself. You declared this war, not the Fire Song.
No Druid King can be crowned until the Circles are united. The Telling Stone is quite clear.
This Dreyfa is a sham. If I must burn away the old to reveal the new, so be it!
Orlaith killed most of the Dreyfa. She's getting away!
Laurel, wait! Damn. I'll go after her. Friends, protect the remaining armed druids. Teach these sea snakes a lesson, mate. I'll keep Raval and Alex safe.
Now shut her out.
Is it over?
Thank you, Mainlander. Now, go help Laurel and Stefan.
Go on! I'll keep watch here.
Well, I'm still red. Okay, I'm no longer red. Roll. And run faster directly after kill.
Mainlanders should not meddle in Druid affairs. Deal with them, Brenna.
You have to break away.
I'm not the only one fighting this guy. No, I'm the only one fighting.
No matter. Tell Count Mornard to stay out of this.
That
or
will
his
give you the
son's
message,
life
Ember the
is
Sorcerer.
Eldertide will make Orlaith answer for this outrage.
She has young Stefan. We must tread carefully, yet, thanks to this Mainlander, we still live.
We must inform Count Mornard. I won't tell Archdruids what to do, but you're welcome in Vestir.
Orlaith was going to take me, but Stefan intervened. He put himself in danger to save me and protect my circle. We need to tell Count Mornard what happened, and then we have to help Stefan.
How do you think Archdruid Olaf attacked the Dreyfa?
Archdruid Orlaith never intended the Dreyfa to judge her actions. Root and rot. She only agreed to come so she could have the Dreadsails kill the Archdruids. She meant to leave the Stone Lore and the Eldertide crippled and without their leaders.
We saved the Archdruid and Archdruid area from the Dreadsails.
So I see. Thank you. That was more good than I could do. I chased after Orlaith and ran directly into her hands. Worse yet, I brought Stefan right to her. Now the Firesong Circle has a hostage.
What will Archdruid Olaf do with Stefan?
I don't know, but Count Mornard will be furious. Archdruid Orlaith might demand the sacred seeds in exchange for Stefan. Or she could make House Mornard stand down until her allies collect the seeds for her. This is bad.
This is bad. Oh. We've got a push of the sky shot there in that direction. Let's get to that. Get that sky shot. Then we need to return to Castle Monarch. Which means we want a Way Shrine. Or just right south. That's a long way. Shorter route. around the mountain. Yeah, seems like tonight's... Oh shit, it would have been another stream tonight, but it seems like that's not going to happen.
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day.
Thanks to the light shading we've got.
You know, House Dufort never has these.
I can't believe the Fire Song betrayed us. Attacking the Drafa. How will that bring the circles together?
The Fire Song will answer for this crime, Galfin. By House Mornard's honor, this I so swear.
I don't want vengeance, Feda. I don't want more death. I just...
And now my son is in their clutches? We should have left these foolish druids to their squabbles.
Ignoring someone doesn't mean they'll ignore you. We need the Eldertide and the Stone Lord to meet this threat and save your son.
Dulev tells me you played no small part in repelling the Dread Sails and foiling an attack on the Druid Council, mercenary. Has the Fire Song Circle truly made an alliance with the hated Sea Elves?
The Dread Sails are helping the Fire Song get the sacred seeds from the other Druid circles.
All this trouble over Druidic nonsense? And it led to the deaths of 4 Archdruids? Unbelievable! But I wouldn't expect Sea Elf pirates to bother with an alliance that doesn't pay in plunder. What does Sea Lord Nalos get out of all this?
Archdruid Olaf promised to grant him a stronghold in Galen, according to orders we found.
Typical. A druid who doesn't believe in property generously giving away something that doesn't belong to her. When last I looked, I ruled Galen. Did Archdruid Orlaith say what she wants from me as a price for keeping my son alive?
Archdruid Olaf wants Monard to stay out of her way while she claims the sacred seeds.
I had no interest in druid quarrels until she threatened my son. Bah! Stefan warned me something dangerous was afoot. I should have listened. Here, House Mornard always pays its debts. There's more to come if you continue to aid us, mercenary.
It's complete.
I refuse to let Galen's enemies dictate my actions. Yet I dare not move directly against the Fire Song Circle or their Dreadsail's friends, as long as they're holding Stefan hostage. What say you, mercenary? Ready to earn some more House Mornard gold?
What do you need me to do, Count Monard?
I don't trust Archdruid Orlaith to spare my son, even if she gets everything she wants. I will instruct my knights to stand down. Let her think I am paralyzed by this threat. Meanwhile, we secretly work to save Stefan from the Fire Song.
What do you have in mind?
While Archdruid Orlaith sees my knights doing what she demanded, nothing. I want you to find Stefan and set him free. Dulev says the Stone Law and Eldertide Archdruids are here in the city. Get them to tell you where Stefan is being held.
I'll talk to the Archdruids and find Sir Stefan.
I'm counting on you, mercenary. Save my son, and you can name your price. Dulev says Revol and Elec are by the bridge east of Vastir. Talk to them. They know parts of Galen no one else has even seen. They must have an idea where to find Stefan.
The rest I don't care about, it's just law.
I'm still not sure why they called me here. I have patience who...
I want us to go out. This is something that always... Look at me. They showed there to go out there. There's another gate. and we have to go there. So we'll have to go out and across, follow their directions, and while we can go out there and across. But I don't know the city that well yet. I'm just going to place a temporary pin there. So basically it's the closest exit from the city that I selected. It's such a dreary place on the map. We want to go down here.
No, Laurel. Archdruid Orlaith demanded the nature spirit too. You must find Free and keep them safe.
But Stefan is in danger. I have to... What's that?
Mount Firesong stirs. Archdruid Orlaith and her circle ignore their duties.
Problem.
Laurel blames herself for Stefan's capture. He is dear to her. And to me. I tutored them both when they were young. Thank you again for defending us at the Dreyfa. I just wish we'd been able to save all the Archdruids and not just Alec and I.
Bernard sent me to ask if you have any idea where the Firesong might be holding the Steph.
An intriguing question. Unfortunately, as far as I know, the Firesong don't have any strongholds on Galen. Unless... perhaps they've occupied one of the ancient druidic sites. Maybe Archdruid Alec of the Eldertide can tell you more.
How are you after the attack on Frodel?
Thanks to you and Dulef, I wasn't harmed. My fellow Archdruids weren't so fortunate. Still, we moved our sacred seed to a new location, known only to a few of the Stonor, and I'm sending Laurel to keep Free safe. I pray it's enough.
We've got a hint already. Archduke Olaf wants to be the good king. Firesong Mountain, where they are stationed.
First Twin, then Dreyfa Dell. My circle takes pride in protecting what we love. War has come to Galen, but we have few warriors left to fight it. How could Archdruid Orlaith side with those pirates against her own people?
Someone else sent me to ask you if you have any idea where the Firesong might be holding Stefan.
Are you suggesting that the Eldertide have anything to do with the treachery of the Firesong, outsider?
No, but you know anything that can help us find Stefan to tell us.
One of our druids was captured in the attack on Tuin. I've had scouts searching all over for her, and they tracked the dread sails to Castle Tournaire. It's a ruined keep on Galen's northwest shore.
And what aren't you telling me, Archduke?
The keep is built over an old Eldertide village. A cave at the foot of the bluffs leads to the castle's dungeons. I think they're holding Druid Nerea there, as well as Sir Stefan. And I had Nerea hide our seed there before the place was seized.
I'll try and rescue all of them. Druid Nerea, Sacred Seed, and Sir Stefan.
I am trusting you, outsider. Rescue Druid Nerea and keep the sacred seed away from Archdruid Orlaith. Accomplish this, and the Eldertide Circle will not forget it. Remember, Castle Tonnerre on the northwest coast.
Northwest coast. All the way there. And there's no boy shrine yet on that way. Are we right? Luckily my speed... Hey, I saw something that I didn't think I would see today.
Chests like that can be misleading, either full of jewels or full of rotted fish.
Yeah, there's too many people on this world at the moment. I didn't think I would see a chest. But they do respawn. Not going to the title thing. It's a world event. I just don't have the time. I've got hour and 20 minutes left. And I'm not even sure how long the storyline is. Fine to me. We are busy with the storyline. 1 out of 6. So basically we I think we are at dead end. So we're basically 1/6 of the story done. In other words, we're not, even if I try and run this at blistering speed, we're not going to finish it before I have to shut down for load shedding.
I'm turning into a tree. A tree, Austin!
Somebody's turning into a tree. Why should I run up here? That we can run through and activate. Okay, we don't need to ride as long yet anyway. This is the castle that we think people are in. But where's the cave system and the dungeons?
We meet again, mercenary. I expected as much. If you're about to walk up and bang on the front gate, let me stop you right here. The ruins are full of dread sails. You'll never get in that way. Sea Lord Nalos seems to be mustering his forces for something big.
Are you spying on the dread sails? Nope.
Sea Lord Nalos locked up 3 of my crew. I'm going to free them and kill the bastard. Unfortunately, the dread sails are here in greater numbers than I anticipated. Which makes me wonder how you plan to rescue the lordling they have in there.
You know for sure that's Stefan in the keep?
I saw Nalos and some Firesong druids arrive with a captive noble in Monard colors. The druids left shortly after, but their prisoner stayed behind. Now you're here. Not hard to put wind and wave together. So what's your plan?
Archer Alec told me about the dungeon. I'll sneak in.
A foolhardy rescue attempt? Perfect. Just the diversion I need. That should give me the chance to find my crewmates and confront Sea Lord Nalos. Take your secret path, I'll find another way in. We'll hit them from 2 directions.
Alright. Maybe I'll see you inside.
If you're heading for the dungeons, I'll scale the walls while you're clattering around downstairs. Once I free my crewmates, I'll see if I can find that sea snake Nalos. You know, this might actually work.
Goodbye. On Somerset there was also a sea elf that helped the high elves. Not always bad. There would be the entrance. See what we can find. Would be nice if they'd never found this place. Not very well hidden. At least the entrance. This side could be a little bit hidden. I'd walk right past it. And some crabs.
The Elder Tide Druid broke, as I knew she would.
That's not good. Because the Elder Tide Druid knows where the seed is. Come now. Damn it. Okay, fine, we'll go and lichen form. Maybe they'll like my form. Can't get through there. Here.
Friend, over here. By the green, how did you find me, friend? No, I don't care. I'm just glad you're here. Your timing is excellent. I'm not sure I could endure another round of my jailer's torture.
They're torturing you?
Dreadsail interrogation tactics aren't subtle. They pressed me for information about Vastir, defenses, weaknesses, those sorts of things. Sea Lord Nalos obviously has ambitions in Galen beyond the bargain he made with the Firesong Circle.
How do I get you out of this cell?
Not easily. This lock has some sort of arcane reinforcement. You won't be able to pick it. We need the jailer's key. He's a fearsome brute called Goriad. His chambers are across the hall to the east. That's how he comes and goes, at least.
Carries the key on this person?
He might. Or it might be stored somewhere in his chambers. Get the key however you can, but I'll shed no tears if you dispatch Goriad.
I'm in a perfect form for that. Actually going the wrong way, and I need to have a dinner. Get my lichen up again. But I want us to go up here. Told you to sit down. Or something, yeah. Okay, wasn't important. Wrong attack. Somebody killed Galen before I got there. Let me kill his twin.
What's this? Rat skulking in our shadows.
It's beat what's left of the sharks.
I thought I didn't kill him, and the next moment he was gone. Got the key. Got what's in the trunk. Got what was in that disc. Got what was in that disc. Got some more law books. Nice. Let's go through this side.
This is so much better.
In this cupboard? Some small game. Okay. A wardrobe. Lockpicks. Like I didn't even bother to turn around.
And with the key, I hope. Thank you. Now let us speak without the bars between us. Oh, it feels good to be out of that cell. I heard quite a commotion earlier. Something about heads and traitors and kings. Was that your work?
Captain Sarvanes is here. She's going after Lord Nallus while I'm rescuing you.
The sea elf that hunts others of her kind. Banneret Court told me about Suncleft Cove. An unlikely ally. I don't mean to complicate things, but there's another prisoner. An Eldertide druid named Nerea. We must rescue her as well.
Druid Alec told Nerea to hide the Eldertide seed in the
Of course. That explains much. See, Lord Nalos wants to get the seed for the fire song. Obviously, we can't let him have it. Nor can we leave Nerea to the cruelty of the Dreadsails. They've been interrogating her for hours.
I would see Lord Nallus. He learned where the seed is hidden.
Then we must rescue Nerea and get her to tell us how to find the seed. We need to retrieve it before Sea Lord Nalos. Come, friend. The interrogation chamber is through the door to the north.
Alright, let's go. And I need to eat. My werewolf form is busy diminishing. I need to find a quarry very quickly. Yes, quarry. And I'm full. Again. Captain Sir Dreadfleet, assemble your crew and make ready for a massive naval assault on the city of Vasma. Our princes have revealed no weak points of note, but with our numbers we will overrun the city before the defenders can redeploy to meet us. Attacked with or without a escort of the Fire Song Circle. I'll promise to aid us in payment for our help, the Druid Council, but she wants to find the Stonelaw seed before we strike. I do not want to wait, and frankly I do not trust her.
Sea Lord Nalos plans to attack Bastir. I guessed as much. Come, let's press on. Time is not on our side.
Nerea, I'll cut you free. Hold on.
The seed. They're after the Eldertide seed.
I'm going to lose my werewolf form. Okay.
You and Sir Stefan are too late. I was weak. I told the Dreadsails about my circle's most guarded secret. Leave me behind and stop them before they escape with the Eldertide relic.
What should Alec asked me to find you and recover the Elric seed?
The Archdruid sent you? Then perhaps there's still hope. I hid the seed in an ancient Eldertide shrine below the castle.
But Sea Lord Nalos forced me to tell him how to find it. If only I'd been a little stronger.
And still stop Sea Lord now. Where is the shrine?
There's an ancient tree in the castle's upper courtyard. The door to the shrine lies hidden within its roots. Captain Uldis heads there as we speak. Please, don't let the Sea Elves take the sacred seed.
I'll find the shrine and retrieve the others.
Go ahead, Mainlander. Look for the ancient tree in the upper courtyard. I just need a moment to catch my breath, and then I'll be right behind you.
And any other prisoners? Yeah?
Yes. There are sea elves held in the castle above. Traitors or outcasts among their own kind, I guess. I saw them once or twice when I was taken for questioning, but I didn't get a chance to speak with them.
You know where they are?
Sea Lord Nalos kept me in the dungeons. I'm sure he isn't holding any sea elf prisoners down here, so they must be elsewhere in the castle. One of the old towers, perhaps.
I'll stay with Nereo while you clear the way. We'll join you in the courtyard.
Actually sounds like a good idea. And I'm back to my normal form. Took too long there. I'm on my way for more run out. Which is fine. Because now we can do stuff like this. Guess I'm going to call any vines. We need to get there.
Mercenary, up here! Captain Aldous entered the next courtyard. I leave her to you. With me, gilded blades. Time to make Sea Lord Nalos pay!
The door...
Okay. Really catch what she was said. This was after somebody and we got the other people.
I smell smoke.
I can't shadow strike. Slash and chop it is. Somebody's also running with us now.
I expected more, Mainlander.
And thank you.
I'll bring the druid her relic.
Take the seed, Mainlander. We can avoid the dread sails by using the back exit.
Take the seed to Bastille. It will be safe there. Scout, behind us!
Calm yourself. I am Captain Siravane of the Gilded Blades. Sea Lord Nalos escaped me, curse his eyes. I learned two things you should know. The Fire Song also seek the Stone Lore relic. And Nalos plans to attack Bastille soon.
I appreciate the warning. Let's continue this outside.
Yeah, might be a good idea. And about down there.
Remember my warning. The dread sails are coming for Vastir. Well, my plan almost worked. And you did your part. Even rescued the Lordling and the Druid, I see. Sea Lord Nalos may have escaped my blade again, but I got my crew members back. Better than a leak in the hold, I suppose.
Can you tell me anything else about Lord Nalos and his plan on attack Vastia?
Nothing more to tell. He's got a massive fleet and it's going to sail straight for Vastir. He's just waiting for the Fire Song to provide their support. That won't come until they get the Stone Law relic. At least that's what Nalos indicated.
What are you going to do?
Gather more of the gilded blades from wherever Nalos stashed them. Then wait for another chance to kill the bastard. Who knows? Maybe I'll come to Vastir, since I know Nalos will be there. As long as we share an enemy, I'm on your side.
Thanks for giving us the warning.
Shouldn't you take that relic someplace safe? Everyone seems rather concerned about the silly old things.
Look to Archlord Elec now, which would be it's just that then. In the city, probably at the main gate. Currently up here. Where did we come out? I go up here.
Let's go fast.
Like I can. And what I'm actually looking for is a white shrine, but that white shrine is closer. Let's go for it. Interested we go. So yeah, we need to not add mana, so which also sort of makes sense. Find district.
Taking that aroma, folks. That's the Chef Razi's guarantee.
Mainlander? Come, tell me what happened at Castle Tenaire. Nerea tells me you saved her from the dread sails at Castle Tenaire, and that you recovered the sacred seed of our circle. Is this true?
Yes, here's your sacred seed.
I can hardly believe it. Too many Eldertide fell to Fire Song treachery and dread sails' blades. I was sure we had lost our sacred seed as well. I'll hold on to this for now. If Archdruid Orlaith wants the seed, she can pry it from my dead hands.
The Dread Souls plan to attack Bastille. It might not be safe here.
Then we'll give them a fight. The Breton lords and I have our differences, but they build mighty walls. The Eldertide will help defend them. You have my word. Oh, young Sir Stefan wants to speak with you. He said to find him at Castle Mornard.
I'll go see Sir Stefan.
Count Mornard and his son are making plans in the throne room, and Sir Stefan wants you there. You should go.
Why? I've already told us multiple times what's the significance of the seed. There's no need to go into that part of the lore again.
I can't believe the Fire Song betrayed us.
What is it?
Attacking the Drafa. How will that bring the circles together?
The Fire Song will answer for this crime.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the time. Unfortunately, I've got 50 minutes before my power goes off.
The Dreadsails plan to attack Vastir.
What? Mere pirates can't breach our walls.
Once Archdruid Orlaith finds the Stonelore Seed, the Firesong and the Dreadsails will combine forces and strike. We must prepare. A storm is gathering, friend. But thanks to you, I'm here to meet it instead of languishing in a Dreadsail cell. And we managed to save Druid Nerea and secure the Eldertide Seed. You have proven your worth yet again.
What happens now, Sir Stefan?
Now we make use of the time we have and prepare the city's defenses. Gather allies and do what we can to keep the sacred seeds safe. But no matter what happens, I'm honored to fight by your side. Here, friend. My father wanted you to have this. The Dreadsails think to breach Vastir's walls. Never. But they might have the numbers to overwhelm us, especially with the Firesong at their side. We need more defenders to stand with us.
More defenders? Is that even possible?
By the green, I hope so. The Stonelore and Eldertide druids, they're in as much danger as we are. Perhaps more so because the Firesong want their sacred seeds. We need them to help us defend the city. And that's where you come in.
What do you need me to do?
While I help my father prepare the city's defenses, I want you to find the Archdruids and secure their assistance. In exchange, they'll gain a place to protect their wounded and their seeds. Start with Archdruid Raval of the Stonelore Circle.
I'll talk to Archdruid Raval.
Archdruid Raval is in the Vine District, the Druid section of the city. He should be able to tell you where to find Archdruid Elec once you secure his agreement to help. Meanwhile, I have much to do to prepare the city for the coming assault.
There's a flaw in their storyline. Archdruid Elec already said he's going to assist. Yeah, okay. After we got the seat back, he said he's going to assist the city. He was in the Vine District. We need to go this way.
Taking that aroma, folks. That's the Chef Razi.
I was wondering if I'd see you again, adventurer.
You look as adventurous as
Druidkin. I heard what you did. How you secured the Eldertide Seed and returned it to the care of Archdruid Elec. Once again, you proved to be a true friend of the Druids. But what is this I hear of an impending attack on the city?
That's why I'm here. So Stefan requests that the Druids help defend Vastir from the coming attack.
Stefan needs to bolster his army, and wants to do so with the Stonelore and Eldertide. I suppose that makes some sense. We can defend ourselves. And it is our third circle that has gone rogue. I can pledge the Stonelore to this cause.
What about Eldertide? Speak to Archdruid Elec too.
Let me talk to Elec. If anyone can convince him to bring his people to the city to help defend its walls, it's another Archdruid. Instead, I want to send you to Glimmertown.
Alright, but what's in Glimmertown?
Laurel and most of Galen's Stonelore druids are in Glimmertown. Inform her of the plan, and tell her to prepare our circle for war. I'll meet you there after I convince Archdruid Elec to do the same. The village lies directly north of Vastir.
Goodbye. Right on the other side of the... We'll have to go that way, sure. But back to the way shrine. Come on now. That way. Let's try this again. What's up here? That's why shrine might actually be closer. Yeah, that one is closer. And off we run. We got the attention of the sea elves, but we so quickly through it, they couldn't lock onto us. And that's the elf camp that we just rode through. There's no guards in and out. Interesting.
Ah, Aethie, isn't this place wondrous? The other circles will see reason.
There's a way shrine at that village. And I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. Am I going to be stuck? It looks like it. Okay, we'll just have to go around. We found the road again. Up here somewhere is the road. Okay, there's the way shrine we were talking about. And then...
Places like this make me remember how small I am.
You'll be alright.
You know,
Just
on the
lie
grand
still.
scale of things.
Think Ifray it's you. I need someone I can trust. The Eldertide ran afoul of the Path Trader Firesong and their parasitic dread sails in the area. I'm doing what I can to help their wounded. Blight. You look like you have news. What is it?
What Druid Travel sent me. Stefan requested that the Druids help defend Bastia, and he agreed.
That's unexpected. We normally don't get involved with wars and politics, but the Firesong started this. So I guess that makes it a Druid problem. Look, we're practically surrounded by the Firesong and dread sails out here. I could use your help.
What do you need me to do?
We need to light the beacon that will gather every Stone Lord Druid on Galen to Glimmertarn. However, the dread sails grabbed the Everflame torch in a recent raid on the village. We need that enchanted torch to ignite the beacon.
Where did the Dread Sails take the Everflame torch?
The dread sails have a beachhead at Broken Oar Cove, just northeast of here on the shore. Retrieve the Everflame torch, and meet me at Vale's Bluff to the west. That's where we need to go to light the beacon.
I'll recover the Everflame torch at Vale Bluffs.
Head to Broken Oar Cove and retrieve the Everflame torch. There's a path to the east that leads down to the shore. Then, meet me at the beacon at Vale's Bluff. Be careful. Our enemy is as thick as weeds once you leave the safety of this village.
I drove through a couple of them. On my way in. Ah, lovely. I didn't run up, I ran alongside.
Let's go fast.
You need to go east. I saw something that I want.
Don't underestimate that. Oh yeah, that felt good.
Treasure. On we go. Okay. Oh, I want to put like this torch. Okay. That was easier than I thought it would be. Now we need to go around to that side. Up again. Seems like I sort of took a shortcut there. Surprised it. Along the path. Up there. I need to go. This is stuff. Looks like we need to go this way around if I look at the map. And there's a lot of guys standing guard here also. This way around. Oh yeah, they can, the fire song can summon magma creep. Partly what we learned from the
beacon's
hive.
ready. Do you have the torch? It's worse than I thought. I saw more than my fair share of bodies on the way here. I'm sure you did too. If we don't hurry, those poisonous thorns will have the numbers to overwhelm Glimmertarn. Blight!
You think the Dreadsails plan to attack Glimmertarn?
Of course. Why else surround us? Why else steal the Everflame torch? At least they haven't made it to the beacon. It's ready. It will call the Stone Lord to Glimmertarn like a songbird guiding them home. Did you get the torch?
Yes, I retrieved the Everflame torch.
Good. Then go ahead and ignite the beacon. Hurry, before any of those Dreadsails spot us.
Okay.
It's done. Let's head back to Glimmertarn and prepare my people for war.
But I want us to head all the way back here again. There's a shortcut we can take.
Oh, good. I didn't want to walk.
I doubt it. Right.
Well, I'm getting to see all sorts
Apparently,
of
yeah.
places traveling with you.
You lit the beacon. Good work, Laurel. Ah, Druidkin, thank you for assisting Laurel. I spoke to Elec, and he agreed to bring his Eldertide to help defend Vastir, so I made my way here to lead my own people to this city. But first, we must attend to the matter of the Sacred Seed.
What about the Sacred Seed?
I'd like you and Druid Laurel to make sure the Seed and Free are all right. Laurel believes Free took it to Cloage, an old cave they visited often since coming here. We had mostly forgotten about the cave, but Free seems drawn to the place.
What about the Druids? Don't you need help getting them to Vastir?
By Ephraim the Green, I can rally my people and the Eldertide who seek refuge here. I need you and Laurel to check on Free and the Seed. With the Dreadsails and Firesong scouring the area, It's only a matter of time before they're discovered.
I'll go to Garth and check on Frank.
Clowage is just to the east. Please hurry. If the Fire Song find that cave, they'll stop at nothing to capture Free and our sacred seed.
What?
Laurel, go with our friend. Make sure Free is all right. Begin gathering your belongings. We'll make for
There's a
Vastir
spy
once everyone
shot
has arrived.
again. Up there, I can just see the glimmer. How do I get up there? It's taking me down. Is there another route? I don't think so. Not this way. For a path that's been traveled, a lot of places you get stuck on. That could be useful. Yes. So we need to go there. Go to the east. "57 minutes before launching."
Hang on. Let's talk. Light! I saw a group of Dreadsails and Firesong enter the cave just as I arrived. Not sure if they spotted Free or simply got curious. But this isn't good. We need to get in there. Free and the Seed are in danger.
Anything besides Free and Firesong want in there?
Not that I'm aware of. There are some druid carvings and such, but I haven't had a chance to study them. The whole place is overgrown with vegetation. The cave did fascinate Free, though. Something kept drawing them back here.
Not sure it said came here with Free.
A few times, yes. I'd try to clean up a little while Free looked around. Sometimes they'd sit and meditate for long stretches. When we find them, this time I'm going to ask what that was all about. Now let's go help Free. Free cleared out a lot since I was last here. That, or the Firesong have been tearing things down.
Open. Poisonous gas plant.
Wait, vines covered that section before. Is that Free? And those are weirds around them. What does it mean?
You're the expert.
Make sure there aren't any traps.
Another one of the poisonous gas.
Look, another marking. We need to examine it.
That moth enemy people, other players.
Are those? Yes, the sacred seeds. And Free, growing them into a crown, a staff, and a gauntlet. Let's keep looking.
I've got a feeling I know what's going on.
Another marking. Examine it, but watch out for the Firesong. A druid, holding the staff and gauntlet. And Free places the crown upon their head, just like in the prophecy. We need to find Free. Now!
These guys are actually quite powerful. Oh, not.
Look, a ward protects that far door. Did Free cast that? We need to find a way to open it.
Oh, we've got up here.
Free used an ancient druid trick. I've seen this before. There should be 2 druid stones in here. If we turn them, the ward should dissipate. There should be another stone nearby. Let's look around.
Already got my eyes on it. That should dissipate
The
the
door
ward.
should be open now.
Okay. About distance from that plant.
Look, that's Free on the other side of the chamber.
It worked. Secrets remain buried. They gnash with sharpened teeth, claw at the doors. But now, Druid laurel, lavender and wood smoke, familiar. And you, battle and the touch of leaves. I kept seed safe, but protections wither.
Are you alright? What is this place?
Free is free. Place made by Druid King. Sanctity. The walls taught me. Told me who I am. The sower of the sacred seeds. Curator of the regalia. When season is right, I will grow them from the seeds. Expected the seed to be safe here. It was not.
Are the sacred seeds really the regalia of the Druid King?
The Druid King called free from the green. Bound us to one day reforge the regalia. Sow the seeds when 3 circles become one. That is my purpose. A tender to the garden. But events are uncertain. The seed is not safe. Even here. What can we do?
The Stone Druids are going to Bastia to defend the city. It should be safe the air.
Good. I am thinned. Tired. Wilting. I have grown too tall. Take the seed to Archdruid Raval. His to nourish now. To protect. Slip within the walls. Face the storm. Claim the seed and let us leave this place.
I'll take the sacred seed.
The seed rests just over there. Safe. Waiting. A quiet and strong thing. Resting in different hands. Give it to Archdruid Raval when we leave here. To take it into the unnatural walls.
So you get to choose the new Druid King.
I do not know. I just know that I alone can grow the seeds. A ritual, hallowed ground, 3 sacred seeds, 3 powerful symbols. They will sprout a crown, a staff, and a gauntlet. The Druid King's regalia. Perhaps for a new king to wield?
Are the regalia some sort of magic relic?
Magic? No, not like you're thinking. Symbols of office, authority. Only I can grow. Only I can sow the seeds. The sower. Still, We must keep the seeds safe. Archdruid Orlaith must not claim them. Just in case I am wrong.
You sound different, Free.
I studied. The Stone Lord Druids helped. Talked. They were patient. Kind. The longer I spend with them, sun on leaves, white smiles, soft hands, laughter like babbling streams, it gets easier to speak the mortal words. To be.
Sorry.
You did good, Free. But you look exhausted.
Free is
Return to
fine.
Glimmertarn with the seed.
All regrows.
I'll make sure Free gets out of here safely.
Laurel, friend. Take the seed.
Let's return. I think I'm just going to try and finish this. I don't want to be in the middle of a mission when the light's hitting me. Return. That's
I would have
unfortunate.
never seen anything like this if I'd stayed at Tor Dreyok.
I run past the guy. This way.
The Stone Lord have pledged themselves to the defense of Astir. We leave shortly. Our brothers and sisters have arrived, summoned by the beacon. We're just about ready to make the trip to Astir. We will help defend the walls, and in turn, the walls will defend our injured. Now, Free tells me you carry our sacred seed.
Yes. Here is the sacred seed.
Despite the efforts of the Fire Song and the Sea Elf allies, we still possess our sacred seed. I fear this means that the assault on Bastia will begin soon. Now, Sir Stefan, here. That bodes ill. Perhaps you should speak to him, Druidkin.
I'll speak to Sis.
Good. Once we hear Stefan's news, I'll order our druids to head for the city. I think Druid Laurel and Free should remain here, however, to guide any stragglers and to keep the nature spirit hidden from Archdruid Orlaith. Thank you again, friend.
Good. I made it before you headed out. Friend, we need to speak. Thank the Green I caught you here. I feared I might be too late. The message I bring was too important to give to just anyone. And I know paths across the island that only the druids can walk. But first, what's the situation here?
Our druid driver, Sacred Seed, has agreed to bring you to Stonelaw to help defend the city.
I hoped I could count on Archdruid Reval, but it's good to hear those words. Even with the secret paths, though, it was difficult avoiding our enemies. The wilderness is thick with dreadsails and Firesong. I assume you helped settle things here.
Help Druid Lauren light the beacon and stop the Firesong from finding Free.
I knew you were the right one to send to Glimmertarn. Thank you for helping Laurel. You're a most valuable ally. Here, take this. The least I can do for your continued efforts. Meanwhile, I'll make sure Reval and the Seed get to Vastir safely.
That's complete.
Now to the reason I came here to find you. I made contact with Captain Siravain. She agreed to help defend Vastir, but only if she can recover her ship from the Dreadsails. We'll have to hurry. I fear the Sea Elves and the Firesong will strike soon.
How did you get in touch with Captain Siravain?
Well, truth be told, she contacted me. Easier to get a message to Castle Mernard than to find a sea elf hiding in the wilderness. When Sea Lord Nalos rejected King Orgnum's orders, he seized Siravain's ship and scattered her crew. She needs our help.
Why send me exactly?
Specifically, she requested I send you to help her. She'll meet you on the Castle Tenair docks on the western shore. Do whatever you need to, but make sure she recovers her ship. We need the Gilded Blades when the assault on Bastir begins.
I'll meet Captain Siravain and help cover his ship. I wonder. I bought you here. Will you start the mission again?
Now to the reason I came here to find you.
And hopefully he stays here. So I'm going to... The reason I'm saying that is I want to not start a new mission that's going to take me another hour or something. And call it there for at least for now due to load shedding. I actually want to continue, but yeah, my power is going to go out in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I'd rather not start the mission and halfway into the mission have to stop the stream and shut down the thing. I can maybe look at streaming tomorrow evening with there is another stream being planned, but I can rather look at streaming this on another time. But for now, let's go and write somebody that has a birthday. But thanks for all. Okay, until next time.